Hello, everyone. Hello, Earth Angels, Cycle Breakers, Empaths. This is Jill Kempner, angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels. And this is 26 of 30 days of courage, visibility, and angels. And I'm like getting the countdown going to day 30, which will be January 6th. So that's kind of cool. And actually, that'll be the first day of my that'll be the first day, my first podcast in 2026. So today, I'm on winter break, and I woke up with just not feeling like super great, a little bit of a scratchy throat. And I had a 10 o'clock appointment for myself to receive an emotion code session. And I just was so happy that my soul set this up. And it's a new woman that I met, and I really connected with her. And I was just like, okay, I need to have another session from this person. So I had the session set up, and it's just all perfect and amazing. Like, so much healing happened in that conversation through that modality. And one of my cards today and my personal reading was alternative medicine. And I love getting that card because I feel like that's what I do, right? Like, energy medicine is alternative medicine. Massage and yoga are alternative medicines. Working with the angels is alternative medicine. And, it's an honor. And simultaneously, I believe that part of our evolution is bringing Western medicine and allopathic medicine in connection and in relationship with alternative medicine, because both are valuable and both are needed in our world. And it's when they get out of balance, when we do all alternative medicine and we don't go to the doctor, or we just only listen to the doctor and we don't do anything about our energy body, that we become unbalanced. So I really believe that we're all the value of alternative medicine on our journey. And that's what I provide, alternative medicine. And I am here to serve those highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls who are ready for deep healing of whatever trauma, whatever pain, whatever issue in the tissue is plaguing you, holding you back, holding you down from stepping onto your highest timeline. I'm here to help you get the gems of the journey with a gentle process called the relax, release, receive process. And it's an honor, right? It's an honor to help you to relax deeply your body, your emotions, your physicality, to tune in to the healing potential that is available for you when we slow down, our mind, when we slow down and create space for our emotions, when we slow down our actual physical body and get into this place of quiet, get into this place of stillness. And then from that relaxed place, we can release the heaviness. We can release a layer of pain, a layer of trauma. And a lot of times what I love about energy work and what I love about alternative medicine and what I do is many times we don't need to consciously know or analyze what we're releasing. And actually, it's usually just a part of us, or part of our ego that's like, I need to figure this out. Right? And if we're stuck in I need to figure this out, I need to understand this, with all these connections and all this stuff, and there's a time and a place for that. But what I love about the relax, release, receive process is it goes, okay, quiet for now. For this moment, we're going to be quiet. We're going to be soft. We're going to be receptive. And we're going to release with Angel Reiki, with IET, with the help of our archangels and our personal intention. We're going to release the unnecessary. We're going to release some layer or all of it to be alchemized. And then what do we receive? Well, good news, we're going to receive the gem. So a huge part of what I do for my clients and with my clients and what we're going to be doing in the Angelic Alchemist membership is getting the gems from the pain, from the wound. And yeah, so that's what the angels wanted to say about that. So I had a beautiful session. I can't believe it's 4:00. Like it's 4:30 right now. And I was like, oh my God, I have to do day 26. Because I'm like, it was on my list, it's on my list every day to get on and share and teach and add value to your life. That's my ultimate goal through vulnerability, through visibility. And what's been an interesting reflection for me is how much my managers want to control this and for most of the days I would get like one word, and today I didn't really get a word, so then I like that activated me more, like I don't really have a word. And then I was like, you know what, like alternative medicine, that card stood out to me. And then I had that alternative medicine session today, and I was like, I love alternative medicine, right? Like this woman never even touched me, but cleared 28% of my heart, 29 yards of a heart wall that I had without ever even touching me. And I felt the shift. I felt the healing. I felt the release. And I also know she said I'll have a 3-day integration period where I might still feel stuff before I kind of get to a baseline. And I agreed with her, the 72 hours. So I was feeling tired afterward, like energized and tired at the same time, if that makes sense. And then this is what I was going to say. So I recorded the session, and I was recording the session and it ran over a tiny little bit, and it stopped recording because I ran out of room on my computer. And bottom line is I've had this computer since 2020, and a lot of the things I do are virtual, and I recorded every single session that I did with clients last year, which was a lot. And I knew that my computer was backing up. Like I couldn't open YouTube the other day, like all this stuff was happening. And I was like, okay, angels. And this was like the final straw. And so I sat with it and I deleted like 1,000, almost 1,000. I did it in 3 sets of blah, blah, blah. So over 800 files. And I am so relieved. And it was like beyond necessary. But it was interesting that it didn't record one of my sessions. It was at the end of the session, so it was fine. But I don't even know where it is on my computer now, but it doesn't matter. Point being, I spent time doing something that I was supposed to do a while ago today. And then I really wanted to take the tree down. I mean, I love the Christmas tree, but she died, and it just felt like it was time to take it down. And so I spent the time doing that. And I took a couple reels while I did it. Actually, I listened to Angels Now. One of my teachers, I had gotten behind on some of his recordings, Kyle Gray, and I listened to one called Angels in the Divine Plan. And one of the things that he said, which I thought was so beautiful, and I'm not going to go into the entire teaching, right? Because there are layers of it, but there was one piece that stuck out in my mind. And I want to say something. When I'm talking about angels, I am not referring to angels through any one religion. There's no dogma, there's no doctrine. I'm not attaching angels to religion. And I want to say this with great compassion for many of you who will be drawn to my work who may have learned about angels through religion. But understand, my story is very different, and I did not connect with angels through religion at all, ever once. Angels for me came through healing my trauma, came through healing my PTSD, came through healing my physical pain. So that's how, when I'm talking about angels, I'm talking about them from beyond any religious attachment. Okay, so that's one thing I want to say about the angels and when I'm talking about them. Simultaneously, I want to acknowledge that angels come through all 4 major religions, and so a lot of people have at least some lens is connected with angels in religion, and that's fine. Like wherever you are on the journey, there's no judgment. It's just acknowledging that when I'm talking about receiving from your angels, releasing the pain into the arms of the angels, there's no religious affiliation. So I want to say that, and I want to try to remember to say that in all of my offerings. And simultaneously, likewise, Kyle Gray's not attaching. He has read a lot of scripture and he has done a lot of different like studies of all religions and all that, which I think is very valuable work. So one of the things he said, he was talking about angels and the divine plan and soul contracts and all. That's what the class was about today. And here's what he said, and I'm just paraphrasing, and I'm just going off the top of my head, and I was just listening to it while I was taking down the Christmas tree. But that we never signed up to suffer. We didn't sign up to be abused. We didn't sign up for trauma. We didn't sign up for pain. We answered a call for love. When we landed in that family, when we landed in that relationship, when we landed in that situation. And I thought, what a high vibrational way. I'm still processing it. Like, I just heard that today for the first time. Like, he may have said it before, but it landed in a very different way. And it's fascinating because, oh, that's what I was going to say about the synchronicity. I had that emotion code session this morning and cleared all of the space energetically. And then I had the space both in my day and somewhere in my mind or consciousness to clear the space on my computer that was like essential and necessary to start a new year with all that fresh. There's still more to do, but I did like a huge haul today, and I was like, wow, think about like, right, I cleared space in the cache. I cleared space in my brain and in my heart and energetically, and then I cleared space on my actual computer disk. So I just thought that was kind of neat. And I cleared space to hear him say this because, you know, he speaks, you know, such truth and such love, but one of the things he says, and I feel the same way, is like, take what I say and leave what doesn't. Take what I say that feels good and leave everything else, right? Like, not everything I'm going to say is going to resonate perfectly. And that's okay. Like, some of it is just me refining my medicine, but some of it is also just, if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, and you don't have to make it fit. So that's something I really love about Kyle and his authenticness. So he, you know, basically was saying like, okay, kids that have been abused, kids that have been trafficked, like all this stuff is like, we don't sign up for this abuse. We are drawn to where there's a call for love, and our soul is drawn to that. Now, he also talked about, he didn't get really deep into it, but he also said, well, say you went into a family where, okay, you were drawn to that family because there was a call for love, but they weren't able to receive that love. That might have been part of the lesson, right? That not everyone's going to be open and receptive to love. So I think I'm going to leave it at that for Kyle's teaching, but I just thought, I really like that way of thinking about it. I mean, there's still questions that I had about his teaching because I don't know, I'm in this place of sovereignty where I just believe we choose. And I intend to talk more about that, like we're a sovereign soul that chose the challenges and the journeys. But I also sort of like where he's coming from, where it's like we didn't choose to suffer, right? Even if there was pain. I mean, the Buddha, there's a quote that says, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, right? Pain is part of the human journey. We're going to experience pain, but we don't have to suffer from that pain. And I kind of feel like that was what he was saying, right? We don't sign up for these horrible, traumatic, painful, scary, suffering-filled experiences. We are drawn to where love is needed. Now, whether that love, whether there's a reception for that love or not, that's like another conversation. And I just thought, oh, that was really cool. So I also feel like part of my authenticity is like learning something, I don't want to say something new, but learning a new way of thinking about it and then being able to talk about it right away, even though it's not fully formed yet. Because that what he was talking about, like it resonated with me, but I also still was like, oh, well, what about this and what about that? So I'm still in a kind of questioning place about some of it. But it did feel really good to just share that with you today. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about this year and the medicine that I'm here to share, right? Through the relax, release, receive process, through the Angel Reiki Immersion, which I have 2 openings for. And so basically I'm open to those beautiful souls who want to train with me and who want to be in a more of an intimate space, because it's a very small group. There's going to be 6 of you, and you're going to learn Angel Reiki level 1, Angel Reiki level 2, and Angel Reiki level 3. The journey begins on January 24th. That's a Saturday from 10 to 4 and Central Time over Zoom. And right now we have 4 fabulous, beautiful souls who are part of that journey. So I'm open to 2 more who want to train with me and become an Angel Reiki practitioner. So by the end, you will be able to give yourself and other people Angel Reiki. You're going to have the first 5 Angel Reiki symbols and their 16 associated archangels. You're going to have the 4 layers of your energy body activated. You're going to receive 3 Angel Reiki attunements, where you're then going to be working on yourself every day for 5 minutes. And I love the Angel Reiki practice. It's so easy, it's so gentle, it's so relaxing. Yesterday it was in the evening and I hadn't done any Angel Reiki yet. And I typically have like a very specific thing that I do, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pause for 5 minutes and do Angel Reiki. So I put I said the prayer, and I put the music on, and I put the 5-minute timer on, and like, I couldn't believe how many like chakras I could get to and how many points. I usually do it for about 8 or 9 minutes, and I did it for 5 minutes, and it felt like it was still the 9 minutes. So it's for healing, it's for relaxation, it's for divine connection, it's alternative medicine, it's all the things. And I'm so honored to be able to share the way Reiki comes through me and my soul's magnetism and my soul's medicine. So if it's something that's interesting to you, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, and you can read out all about there. And if you have any questions, you can email me. I'm open to 2 more beautiful souls who are going to sign up for that Angel Reiki immersion, and I would love that. So thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for listening to some of the just sharing from my heart, and I hope it resonates. I will be back tomorrow for day 27. I think I'm going to try to do, I hate to say what time I'm going to do it and then I don't do it, but I think I'm going to do it in the morning. We have something at 10:15 that we have to be at. So I think I'm going to try to wake up and like get on and connect. So we'll see what happens as we go through the day. I might have to do it after the other thing. So anyway, all right. I love you all. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.